right, Clive. Mid finish. No,
Not quite.
She said that.
She.
Clive, were you born? She'll probably.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Obelith.
Yep. You in a hurry. But anyway, got a urgent by the sound of it.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
What do you need? What do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not my best work, but it'll do.
Is it business?
Or pleasure?
Go on, then.
Is that all?
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today. Time to fight. Thanks, Cal.
Over here! Sicker! Over here!
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really?
Oh, aye.
I take it that...
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to... Well met, friend.
How does a merchant...
Oh, the man.
He sent...
My brother's right.
We may have seen...
You, however, chances are they'll...
Well, if I'm going to...
You've clearly...
Well, now,
All right.
No, you just put an end to those...
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care.
Look lively, you lot! We've got guests!
These must be our bandits. Nice try.
Get him!
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of...
Seems we've...
Found the cart and didn't leave a sing...
And how exactly...
You leave that.
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominant sin bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to... The coast. Ready, girl?
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. Get him! Go for it! Get him! All yours, Frodo! Yeah! Come on. Run like the wind. Straight home now. Ready, girl? More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. I can walk from here.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Best service at the best price.
What do you think, girl?
This is everything.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
Out of my sight.
What are you looking for? Farewell.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. They are more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive,
Slow down, Good.
it's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. It was in my ear.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So,
No one.
Where do we...
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans. Up that way.
no time like...
You two go. I'm gonna check the rest of me.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Peaches and pears.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh. Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Jug of snake spit for the road. The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass.
Are you the furniture?
Looking for... Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
She told me you were leading...
For one, that they're harder to watch your back. Not that they'd be likely to catch them.
Their eyes must...
The fishmonger.
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from...
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, street urchin, or... a few, perhaps. You saw... They're all looking... Whoever's...
And so should...
You should stop...
It's worth it.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me?
Can't stop.
I was just wondering.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask. So guess what I'm about to...
Sorry.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. What's...
No, so if they come calling.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass, you'll be on your way.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We've heard that we need to know...
I don't know what he said he got...
Sounds...
We need to find him.
Do you know where you're...
He's usually...
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit! We're in trouble now!
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
There are no crystals here.
That's that, then.
Did you see a boy run? Thank you.
Shit. Can't.
It's all right, Hans. I just want to ask...
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad, Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friend... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to have... Then we all want the same thing.
I'm sorry.
Where is it?
So, what else? You get your traders part.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
That's that then.
Daddy!
Fly, Ambrosia. That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your...
Get him! Go for it! Get him! Go for it!
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Come on. Faster.
We got company!
That's the lot.
Foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones.
It's
Scum.
The leaders of...
They don't deserve any
I wasn't planning.
We're ready when you...
Oh, I'm...
Fuck! It's that guard from Bokland! Kill him! Kill them all! Vogel, kill!
Gold chains.
Of the names.
No, now I just need...
We should go.
Of course. Oh, and...
We'll be glad. Quite the op.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo. Speaking of whom...
You are Took? Here, Clive.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on...
Of course. I'll make some... I ordered it now. Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know, for a small fee, we will be that goods to...
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't...
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand, and who better, wouldn't you?
I would. It seems... So what would you...
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones.
I shall bear it.
Well, all that Goots' past should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you...
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Pardon me, but would you... Might you be...
How exactly?
Well, and should you... Well...
My arms... But...
Along... Quickly!
Wait. I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Porter for hire. Best sir.
I see you've...
Perhaps.
Fine, I was now...
Any idea what...
Be Joseph...
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just
No.
Which way did he go?
I buggered up.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin when you know what's good for you.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly... Coloss airship, oblige me if you would. Does any... Though a tantal... Come.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want it.
Neither do I.
Well, we...
Yes,
He-
Mum, shh, I only...
I'd listen to... Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Over here! Now, Torgo! Attack! Get him! This one.
That's it.
Let's get this.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to...
Have I been gone? Wasn't hard finding them.
I take it things are more...
I'd ought to have ruled out bandits before I even... Because our thieves had no interest. Add to that the rumors of goblins. I launched myself at them, full of the others. They stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area. Once they've learned to hunt and forage.
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Oh, and... don't...
Your secret's safe.
I appreciate...
No use calling Ambrosia now. Not again. All right then. Who's first? Garuda! Ogle! Kill! Ugh. going to get yourself...
Oh, not when such... As Moss in reach, alas, but we must not dwell. Onward.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Get him! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal!
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. And once more, you impress. Though Moss, he offers little. Could the alas.
Not if you...
You are right.
Glad to help.
I fear I may have rather... You see, and so I came.
That's what this was...
I am afraid.
Fine.
And here, your...
Joseph's fine. He's...
Good, thank you.
What are you looking for?
You've a discerning eye. A fine choice.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Only trouble is...
What exactly?
I've come back. Gotan Rouge is...
So I've heard.
Oh. Gentlemen, would you pass...
Sounds simple.
So you'll do? You won't need this Aldrich, the porter. Milan, free of the... Stop by.
I'll be right back.
Hurry, man.
I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me, right?
The innkeeper sent me.
If he's just got hold of it now, there must have been...
From the Empire to...
such as... They'd sorrowful... The fog... I'd...
Out of my sight, wretch!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper. He thought you might... Wine and ham.
Comes with being the... We get meat. My old... Anyway.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bob.
Well, you found it.
The innkeeper sent me.
I've never seen...
He must be a bit...
The market will be... Oh, my heart goes out to them. Plenty try to slip. And when they do, you know what?
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
I spoke to your...
That's fantastic. It's been a... And the way I...
How so?
Well, I wouldn't... And then there's those three, and without them... Everyone... Right.
I hear you. If I'd have known, I would have...
A Gotan 60 bottle between the four of...
Yeah, that... The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoke. Good girl. Run like the wind. I can walk from here. Be safe. Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If a wine needs more than this.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right there. How's that?
I have it.
That's the... You're a gent, Sid. Right then.
Very impressive. There's no need.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
What kind?
Well, we thought we might use it to breathe. Ah,
well,
that's the spirit. Well,
it's certainly
right.
Thank you.
No, for supporting Mid, and I'm telling you.
I think Mid might need some help.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, so... All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Crack the crystal too?
Hopefully it's nothing. What could be wrong with... Trouble with the ledge? I got your note. You think something?
So you can... I didn't say how... He used to love crap. Didn't like it. You've not been working...
No harder than... Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said?
That's what the law...
Then maybe this all has something to do...
I suppose things... Perhaps Hippocrates...
Instead of everything.
Blackthorn.
Oh, really?
This what? I just wanted that you might perhaps share...
Still, it's just...
And that was?
A sword. The metal itself, you could...
So that's what... And if you knew, we could undercut...
That's about...
I'll see what I... Sharp a sword, and we gonna...
You're a sparkles.
Thank you. Let's see what... You're looking well.
What you...
I want to know...
Running around.
I suppose I...
Little wondrous. There's not many like that, which made it knack.
Can you tell me who...
You think I suppose you... Fine. Lord Ignaxum, and he's got more money than... Reckon he'll still be at the inn.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
I appreciate the... Lawsman.
He isn't ill.
I don't think so. She says he's hardly been touched.
I rather fall and icy if we assume. It may well. Frost wolves are as to where one...
I don't recall it.
And little. The last elder antelope sighting I...
Even so.
Good hunting.
Holmes helped a bit.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's why I'm...
Shh. Otto. A little. And it's... Sadly, I can straighten it out. I swear, I'm gonna need help.
Believe.
There you are!
So let me get... And instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to the man in charge of the place you've been chipped. Well...
Oh, just Martha.
We...
Each. They lent us the bulk.
Do we have that much to hand?
No. After the King's besides.
All right. Is there anything I could...
There might be. How'd you fancy take...
Rocks.
Rock. Little somethings, and I reckon 15 million in overage.
I'm sure there will be.
But you know how it is with this place.
I know.
Because... You'd rather Lady Karen...
Because I'd rather...
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not... Bothered either way.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Drake's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself. We don't know for sure. It could have just been a tremor.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord.
Pardon the intrusion.
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please. His lordship is gone.
Radim!
Very good. Would you mind?
I'm sorry for
that.
has been
I don't suppose it's a single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retreat.
You have but to state.
I want an audience.
A condition.
I don't suppose you...
I did not. No. Every ill...
And that's what...
I shall...
That will be...
Farewell.
Come on. Faster!
Got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac. Nothing seems all right.
I hear what you like.
Wyvern.
A formidable. Well, redeem it.
A few moments.
You're a master. Oh, Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would. It was made and is used. They believe. No combat. Each sword there's a.
But how do they have such an...
Why, they use whetstones, rather. But it is the and that. Wyvern, it occurs to me that take this, the very and a far more fit.
Thank you.
Pardon. I am locked. I am one.
There are many.
Too many to count. And is a...
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. Redeem! We must... I think he's... Coming, my...
Trust Uncle Buck now. Come on. Well, Clive, looks like you're gonna need me a bigger sword. Should have stayed in its shell. Sorry for the hopefully
You learned.
I did bet. I Yes.
No wonder one hit might not be so bad if all... Good luck on a...
Even so.
I think so, yeah. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I wanted it. I reckon we get a dozen swords that the curse... Nah. No point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much. But finishing and what's fine, just imagine it. I won't make...
I'm sure the... Just...
No, I'll be working... Hey, I owe you one.
You'll be happy to eat.
And I'll see that my debt. You come and...
Right.
Clive? What do you want? That it? Fine.
Is it business or pleasure? You'll not find a better price than that.
There's talk that the glass...
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady.
Gift? Oh.
Otto asked to settle that and to...
I thought you'd tell Otto he can keep. The man owes my contribution.
He wants to... I'd like to do this. And for Otto's.
Otto is... I doubt anything could ever...
Otto had us.
Long ago, and blamed himself. I don't know how it...
I didn't know.
How could... Besides, an ill... Clive!
I wasn't, but it'd see, and though I...
A star, Ruby? It's worth at least twice what...
Think of the difference.
Interest? Anyway, bit much.
Something like that.
Same as all. Back when the place was probably new. Sid may have been the... And when Sid passed away...
His death was hot.
But he didn't give... I reckon. And don't we all? That...
Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's... us.
She had a man a Grieger, mopping there.
Please, teach me how to fight.
Right.
Faster! This won't be easy. But it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Now, this one. Now. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question, which means we are... I'm just a big puppy. Lady Carol. Ready, go? You deserve a rest.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. And then there was one. That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
I noticed you. So, that'll teach me for... All right, now we know.
Speaking of which...
You can, aye. In return...
Oh, it's just a moment.
Clive. What's that for you, dear? Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Oh, I've never drank.
Ah, were you able?
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Very good.
Lady Karen.
Ah, do you recall our conversation?
About how she...
Precisely that. The Fenrir of... And while the powers attributed to him...
What do you suggest?
That Torgal consider. In short. And that number one can but speculate.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken...
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Good. So Lady Karen accepted...
Ah, but she threw it right back and...
Karen refused.
I hope it wasn't...
I'm sure you were... Lady Carrot tells me, but you prefer the...
What that? I may, but those were done.
Of course not. Surely you wouldn't...
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. You wouldn't mind.
Not at all.
I hear you ended. Thanks to this, I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of...
Oh!
Right.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblets.
I knew so little about
I must be.
Martha and the Dame.
How long did you know?
Before he died, back in the day, he bought Passage 2. We set up Drinking Island, quit my post not long after that. But me and Sid stayed close. There was the magic woke inside my son, and there was no hiding his...
Couldn't you and your family have...
My fam wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn up, and I couldn't for... Luckily, it was him who stood... Him who cried for me. Him. And he was true to his word. Threw away every... I knew then. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
won't find a finer array this side of the strait. You've a discerning eye.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no...
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops
Juicy
next to...
pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to be is a...
Here you are, good.
Me pass? Oh, I'll have to say thanks to...
So should you, Honza. You and your friends don't...
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half all. And Goots, you said you're trained to be... Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up...
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine.
We're under it.
We're making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?